To access all full body language videos, breakdowns and analysis, alongside the game that I can't feature here on YouTube, check out the Patreon, the link is in the description. Thanks.
Everyday Superpower, where we talk body language, relationships, game, everything in between, breaking down the game for you here. We're watching 8 Hot Singles, Guess Who Likes Them. We're moving onwards. We just heard well, we're getting into round number 2 now. So what's happening, if you're just joining me, is that there's 4 beautiful ladies and 4 handsome men, and what they're doing is they haven't seen each other yet, but they're engaging through anonymized dating profiles to sort of grasp an opinion on, who's good for them and who's not. We've gone through the text-based round where they've expressed green flags and red flags, and now they're sending each other voice notes, okay? So let's continue on. We've just had a voice note from Houston to the girls, and now we're going to move on. We've got Julia here. So this is her dating profile, 26 years old, and she's going to send a voicemail to the dudes, yeah?
Was him.
Nope.
Right, this is interesting. So if you've watched the last video, you'll have found that the first guy, Houston, he sent a voicemail over to the other side and he introduced himself, and it stirred good conversation with the term Wazam. He opened up his voice message with Wazam. What we've got here is a mirror from Julia doing the like, all right? So automatically we're on the same wavelength, we're on the same frequency. Two become one, the masculine meets the feminine. It's a fantastic start, right? Pay attention. Look at the reactions of the dudes here.
Was him.
Nope.
The guys walk away. There's actually a distraught expression upon his face because low-key they know my guy's running a little bit of game here. Pay attention to the expression. Contestant number 3 walks away. He's repulsed by the idea. He's excited. The nervous energy has him retract from the environment, but in doing so, he allows contestant number 1 to remain at the forefront because it seems like a match made in heaven, right? It seems like fate, right? This ethereal element and this spiritual height upon the communication, transcends your standard hello, short form, short speak, flipping hello, how are you, I'm doing okay, blah blah blah. We're transcending into a higher register here. Look,
Was him.
because he has himself completely hugged up, holding on to himself as he awaits the reaction. Contestant number 2's trying to flex. He's steepling with the fingers, somewhat self-assured, but the fingers are interlocked. If the fingers were interlocked, that'd be a perfect steeple, okay? But what you see is the fingers are interlocked, so there is a self-soothing, pacifying element to that. The baseline behaviour of contestant number 4 is he has perpetually got his hands behind his back. It's not the worst thing in the world because he exposes his ventral side, means he's always open as opposed to closed body language. If you look at the left-hand side and look at the right-hand side, what you see is the far left, we've got closed body language. Far right, we've got open body language. We as men want to be open, okay?
Nope.
Pay attention. Eyes wide open, looks over to the host. Is this for real? Garners a reception off of the host prior to moving on. There we go. Contestant number 3 walks away just like shit, because you have to understand, even though this is entertainment, even though this is, a bit of a laugh, a bit of a hoot and a holler, there is a masculine ego at play here that wants to be selected, that wants to be chosen. So we can be as theatrical as may be. There is a genuine want and desire to be chosen by the feminine, not only for societal pressures, because we are on YouTube being judged by a whole bunch of people, all our friends and family are going to see this, but it's also because our inclination as a human animal is to survive and procreate, and if we can't procreate, it's end of the line, isn't it, really? We are a genetic failure, and that's not necessarily something our ego nor biology wants to take into consideration. So contestant number 3 walks away, distance himself. Contestant number 2 is distraught because this is the world's most intelligent man. This guy has a lot to learn. He's young and naive, but looks like he's going to cry. Isn't it a madness? Isn't it a madness? Because what they're doing right now is this is such a odd situation that they've both introduced the notes with the exact same term and intro. They're going to have to somewhat sacrifice this lady to contestant number 1. Because who am I to take it away? It must be a match made in heaven. So the ego of these men now are taking a dive out of the window, right?
Look, I already told you.
My guy starts busting a pose. He's grinning, cheesing. The fists aimed to the sky is an anti-gravitational behavior. When we feel high, when we're elevated, we touch the sky, whether it be our toes, whether it be our legs, whether it be our arms, whether it be our eyebrows, whether it be our smile, okay? My guy's making a mockery of it. What a legend. We got genuine reaction here, a glimmer in the eye from left-hand side host, right-hand side host, my apologies. I do like these two guys. I think these guys are really cool. I think they run a good program, they run a good show. But there you go, you can see the sparkle in the eye, genuine joy, all right, as the orbicularis oculi of the facial muscles engage the eyes and not just the mouth, all right? That creates a genuine smile. Do you know why also it's a genuine smile? Because we've got the upper set of teeth, even showcasing the gums here. If the bottom set of teeth were more exposed, we could question as to whether it was real or not, all right?
Hold on. Here you go, hold on.
Was him.
There we go. Look, we've got a cringe here, but pay attention. As this guy shows a face of disgust in a theatrical sense, because now he has to overtly do so to say, I was never interested in her anyway. As he does this, what he's doing inadvertently is putting down his fellow man. Because if his fellow man introduced a voice note with the same wazam, then he's casting judgment upon the character and the behaviours of the guy next to him. All right? Pay attention. Two become one. And that's why it verges on the spiritual, because the two have become one. The masculine and the feminine have enjoined on this introduction. If you want to hear about how to start a good voice note and how to introduce yourself well, and how this entwines with advertisement and marketing and so forth, and how it engages with the psychology and attention of the woman in particular, the last video we did, I sort of went a little bit more in depth on this, okay?
We should do it.
Shaking his head, everyone's upset. You just hear into a lovely lady's voice, and now we're automatically rejecting her, more than likely down to the fact that we're out of her league now. She's for him. She's for the streets in our world, right? Or that's how we're going to put it out there, yeah?
Because
My guy's kicking back. He feels like the boss. He's flexing,
we could bully
rubbing his hands together, giving the Birdman hand rub, slow and sultry, you know?
each other and laugh about it. We should do it because we could bully each other and laugh about it at the same time.
Okay.
Bully each other and laugh about it at the same time. We've got what we call a cradle on contestant number 2. All right, this is a self-soothing pacifying behavior that regresses you to the early years as to which you couldn't even hold your own head up as a little baby. Okay, so we do it to ourselves to regress back into that state of being looked after and cared for by the adult, the authority in our lives. Okay, you see this in a football match. When your football team doesn't score, you see the entire crowd of supporters perform this gesture, even the players on the pitch. Contestant number 2, we've got anti-gravitational behavior, as I said, with the toe of the foot here elevating to the sky. Okay, he's attracted to the situation. He's borderline walking forwards. So we spoke on contestant number 3 walking away when hearing the news. Contestant number 1 is walking towards. Okay, contestant number 2 enjoyed what he heard about the bullying thing, apparently. So what he's doing is in a little bit of a trial and tribulation, because he performed a face of disgust in order to repel the idea that I didn't want this lady because she was for number 1. But now he's sort of cutting both ways, right? Contestant number 3, handsome fella, he as well is at the forefront. Okay,
Hey, that's all yours, Brody. Right? I mean, the beginning was...
there we go, pay attention, listen.
And laugh about it at the same time.
Okay. Hey, that's all yours, Brody.
He says, that's all yours, Brody. Gives a disrespectful, get a load of this guy with the thumb. All right. Contestant number 4's running game. Right now, this is going to be fantastic, because we're going to see the men start to run game on each other. This is going to be brilliant. Now, are we select or are we not? Okay, she came in. Clearly, there was a match made in heaven. Contestant number 1 and contestant number 1. All right, entwined, come together. Contestant number 4's running game, saying, she's yours, pointing to number 3. It's a mad situation. All right.
I mean, the beginning was kind of off, but the ending was...
In the beginning, it was kind of off. All right. So He's saying, I didn't like her for the characteristics of that guy. But, you know, at the end, I'll take her. So he's putting down his perfect match and trying to slay his way in there. This is a perfect game.
It's cool. Damn, it's
Not perfect in the sense of the way it's operated, but perfect in regards to the audio-visual experience we're experiencing right now. This is entertaining, right?
crazy because in mine, I said I wanted to bully them. But when she said Wazam, like, she really f***ing lost me. Like,
What do you think about someone who says Wazam?
Nah, Wazam's a crazy bar, bruh. Like, if I
yeah, but you
call
be
her-
saying shit like fucking eloquent. Like,
My guy. Giving the cold shoulder, not looking at him whatsoever, completely repulsed by the conversation, blocking out the
I
conversation.
feel like that's yours right there.
Theatrical, yeah, entertaining, yeah, but these expressions of nonverbal communications hold the truth, right?
No, bro, I cannot. Like, I call her, pick up the phone. Wazam! I'm like, oh.
He's making a mockery. This guy thinks he's God's gift to women, all right? Like I said, this guy's got a lot to learn.
Oh, nah, like,
Aggression as he punches his hand.
gotta go.
You think people that say Wazam are cringy or something?
That was a little cringe.
We were prompted. We were like, hey, like, we have one voice note to make, and she opens with Wazam.
So listen to the words he's saying. We got one voice note to make, i.e. I'm playing a game right here, because in my one voice note, I'm not being organic, I'm not being natural, I'm just hyper accentuating and orchestrating what I'm going to say there, and what I'm going to say is going to be the best thing this woman has ever heard in her life, right? He's projecting himself into the situation, his own wants and desires. When you hear his voice note, it's going to be less to do about what they want, and it's going to be more to do with how he wants to present himself or what he believes in himself, all right? He's gonna sell this completely wrong, you can tell already.
You guys want to hear Houston's voice note?
Wazam,
I thought they already knew this, to be fair with you. It's a madness. So here we go. Here we go. I thought in relation to the reaction, they all knew Houston had done it, you know? Pay attention. Absorbing all the information ever. This guy's too animated. This guy's too performative. This guy's got feminine nature, you know, with the bitchiness and the expression. This is crazy. Eyes wide open, absorbing as much information as possible. Have you ever seen a mouth as open as this before? Flies just launching himself into his mouth right now. But what we've got is full open behavior, okay? We need to absorb as much information before us as possible. We've got a repulsion on contestant number 3 once again as he runs away from the situation. Contestant number 2 continues pacifying, starts massaging his head, running his hands through his, running his fingers through his hair. Yeah.
Bro, there's no
Starts eye blocking.
fucking way, bro.
Hey, Jolie, I'm coming for you, baby.
Bro is hopping from
Pay attention.
way, bro.
Hey, Jolie.
Thumb pointing to him. I'm coming for you, he says. How are the boys going to react to that?
I'm coming for you, baby.
Are they going to submit and allow my man to take the treasure, considering it's too good to be true? Shall we find out? He's made an open declaration. Posed as a joke, yeah, but he means that and he wants that.
Bro is hopping from one to the other like that.
Right. He starts running game. He's jealous. He starts hopping from one to another. He starts putting him down. Oh, you said you liked her, and you said you liked her. Now you want her, bro. You're going to let my guy have the first dibs on this one. I hate to break it to you. You have to be a man of such value that these women can come left, right, and centre. Now you'll be better off with my boy. Now you'll be better off with him there. Don't get too attached. My guy's trying to put him down now. After the event of a century has manifest. It's a crazy situation.
Houston, how do you feel now? So you were locked in with Sierra, but
Julia, she's kind
When you travel well, your ticket can take you to more
See
than
you
just
after
a
this.
business.
Right, jumping back in.
of like that.
Houston, how do you feel now? So you were locked in with Sierra, but
So he's chiming in, continue the conversation going. He's fed back off of contestant number 4. So you were chatting with Sierra, no?
Julia, she's kind of speaking my language, so.
No, seriously, I hear it.
There you go. My guy's in agreement. Put some respect on that. That's good conversation. Go on, elevate your boy.
Damn, baby.
what does that mean? Is it like
It's a Louisiana term, so it's like, what's up? Y'all could Wazam together.
Damn, but the bullying's fire.
Damn, but look at the body language.
So it's like, what's up? Y'all could Wazam together.
Damn, but
uncertain body language in contestant number 2, because he was in support and in agreement of contestant number 1 and 1 being a perfect match because of that. But now he's going back and saying, damn, but the bullying was fire, which is crazy. It's like, why are you so excited about that? What? Like, damn, but the bullying was fire. Like, what the hell are you on about? I don't need to go into the ins and outs of that. It's just like giving value to such nothingness is just crazy to me. You know, when we're supposed to be this overt intelligent, what does it mean? What, that you like to submit to the lady and you like to submit to the feminine? Or because she likes to have a joke? Like, what degree of bullying are we talking about here, all right? What you see here is he is in two minds, represented by the hands, the duality of such, the left and the right hemisphere, which engages with the opposing sides of the body. We've got one hand in the pocket, residing comfortably, hiding away from the situation, rejecting itself from the communication, and we've got the open hand that is present, that wants to be there. I want her, but at the same time, he needs her. Do you know?
But the bullying's fire. Well, Zam lost me though.
Oh, Zam definitely lost me, but yeah.
Can we hear Hayden?
Right, moving on. Who have we got? We got Hayden coming up next. I'll see you down the flip side. To access all full body language videos, breakdowns and analysis, alongside the game that I can't feature here on YouTube, check out the Patreon. The link is in the description. Thanks.